Hey YouTubers, my name is Lisa Force and I'm a relationship coach and dating expert. Today I'm going to be talking about something that us girls hate, breakups. Yes, breakups are the worst, especially if you weren't one of the one who's initiated it. But if you aren't ready to give up on this guy yet, then there are definitely things you can do and say to make your ex-boyfriend fall for you again. And these little known tips and tricks will be revealed to you in this video. But you have to be quick because the longer you wait around, the greater chance your ex-boyfriend might get away from you forever. So make sure you watch this whole video all the way through. So let's jump right into it, ladies. Step number 1, get over him. Yes, I know the whole point of this video is to try and get your ex-boyfriend back, but believe it or not, one of the first things you need to do in order to get him back is to get over him. This may seem a little weird and counterintuitive, but hear me out for a second. Begging, pleading, and arguing with him won't convince your ex-boyfriend to come back to you. If anything, doing these things will only push him further and farther away. So by getting over him, you avoid the natural urge to just pick up your phone and text him like crazy. Oh, why won't he text me back? So, how do you get over him? Good question. There are several things you can do to take your mind off him. Working out is one thing you can do right away. Exercise and physical activity increases the amount of feel-good hormones in your body. So if you're in the need of a lift for your mood, take your mind off the guy, well, definitely going to the gym or getting a quick jog in will make you feel so much better. The second thing you can do to take your mind off your ex is to have a good girls' night out. Party time! Yes, spending time with some good friends will help take your mind off of him, and you'll be having so much fun you won't be thinking about the breakup. The third thing you can do to take your mind off your ex-boyfriend is to date other guys. I know. It's probably the last thing you want to do right now, but dating other guys can be a fun and even quick way to forget about your ex. Not to mention that it might make your ex-boyfriend a little jealous, and this could work to your advantage. More on that later though. Step number 2, don't talk to your ex. Now, I'm not the only relationship expert on YouTube, but you can bet your bottom dollar that they all advocate this step. YouTube relationship expert Brad Browning calls this the no contact rule. What it entails is exactly that. Not contacting your ex-boyfriend for a period of about 30 days. So no calling, no texting, and no Snapchatting. Why? Well, in order to make your ex miss you and want to be with you again, he needs to know that he could lose you. Men are a lot more emotional than we think, and if you can use this tactic well, you'll be able to turn the tables entirely. For more information on this, check out Brad Browning's video on exactly why this no contact rule actually works. Just go to lisaforce.com/getHimBack to check out Brad's amazing new video. Now, during this no contact period, it's quite possible that your ex-boyfriend will contact you. What should you do? Well, in my opinion, you want to ignore him for now. If he continues to press you, or if he actually has something important to ask, just send him a quick and easy message. Right now, you want to give him the impression that you've moved on, so getting into a long conversation with him is not going to help at this point. Step number 3, contact him. Okay, so that long 30-day period of no contact has passed and you're ready to reach out to him again. But what do you say and how do you say it? Well, first of all, I recommend reaching him by text message. Why texting? Well, texting is non-threatening. It's the most non-invasive method of communication. Secondly, you don't want to just say something boring like, hey, or what's up. Saying these things will give him the impression that you miss him and that you want to talk to him. Again, for now, you don't want to give off that impression. You'll want to text him for a good reason. So, ask him a question or send him a funny YouTube video. That's a great way to break the ice and reestablish positive communication with your ex. Send him something super funny and say, hey, check out this really cool video. Thought you might like it. Sounds pretty easy, right? Right now, the goal is to simply start a positive interaction with him and eventually establish a quick and friendly meetup. Come up with a good reason to meet with your ex. Don't just say you just want to see him. So after a few friendly messages, you could say something along the lines of this. So I know you're super good at computer stuff and I'm looking to buy a new comp. Think we could quickly meet up and I can pick your brain? That's just a small example, and I'm sure that you can think of something that's more applicable to your own situation. If you do come up with a really cute message to send to your ex-boyfriend, say it in the comment section below. Once you meet up, then things can get really, really interesting, which brings me to the next step. By the way, thank you so much for watching this video. It'd be super helpful if you click that like button right below this video. And if you want more breakup tips and tricks, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always releasing awesome videos so you can watch them anytime. Okay, back at it. Step 4, rebuild that attraction. Now, at this point, you're probably freaking out and getting psyched to see your ex-boyfriend. But if there's one rule that you should follow, it's this. You need to keep calm. Don't make the fatal mistake of breaking down, crying, or professing your undying love for him. You need to maintain composure here and make sure that you remain positive, upbeat, and happy. You're not going to be able to guilt or beg your ex-boyfriend to come back to you, so keep that in mind. Remember, if you want to learn the complete method on how to get your ex-boyfriend to fall for you again, go to lisaforce.com/gethimback to watch Brad Browning's free video on exactly how to do this. Okay, so you know that you have to portray happiness, but the secret ingredient to actually getting him back into your life is something called emotional attraction. You can create emotional attraction by doing a few things. And here are a few ways to do it. Number 1, flirt. Just plain old flirting can go a long way. If you've forgotten how to flirt, here are some surefire tips. Make eye contact with him. Touch him when you're talking to him. Smile and laugh at his jokes. Touch and preen your hair when you're talking to him. Create physical attraction. This is going to be a huge goal here, so make sure you dress to the nines too. The second best way to create emotional attraction is make sure your meetup is exciting and stimulating. So make sure that you two are both laughing. Use humor, tell hilarious jokes, and crack some of your own. Laughter, as you know, equals attraction, so knowing your ex-boyfriend's humor and showing him a great time is crucial. And again, if you want to learn every little trick in the book, go to Don't Bring Up Any Negative Things or Talk About Your Relationship. Now is not the time. Right now, you want to create attraction, not annoy him or push him away even farther. So don't get angry at him or ask him about what that girl was he was texting during the last few weeks of your relationship and so on. Treat this little meetup like a date. All right, so that's all the time I have for you today. Remember that I'm always releasing more videos on how to get your ex back among other relationship topics. So please click the like and subscribe button below this video. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and we'll check you soon.